What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel, Rob the Joke. Not joke as in ha ha, but joke as in jack of all conversations. And in today's conversation, we're going to talk about President Trump, what I think he should do when he gets back in office, what my expectations for him are. These are my count them, five expectations that I have for President Trump this term in office. All right. And I'm going to go from five down to one, from least important to most important. All right. And starting with number five, I want to see what he's going to do with these tariffs. All right. He's saying that the tariffs are not going to affect us like the prognosticators are saying. He's saying that the tariffs are going to be more of a way to balance out the economy and to take some of the power back that we've allowed the outside nations to have when it comes to trade and when it comes to bringing stuff over here into this country. And it diminishes some of the American people who actually make some of the stuff that we trade for. We bring stuff in from China, from Russia, from Indonesia, from Taiwan, and it's all made cheaper than it's made here. But you can buy it here. People just don't want to spend the extra, buck or two that, or maybe, maybe, 20 or 30 bucks that you'd have to spend for it because it's made here. All right. But I understand what he's saying as far as one, not giving other countries a chance to just make more money off of us than we make off of them. You know what I'm saying? Or just outright just come over and make billions of dollars, off of our needs. You know what I'm saying? The other thing that I see him talking about when it comes to tariffs is just, being able to keep the products that we make here, to keep these small businesses that make some of these products going, and allow the economy to thrive that way. He doesn't think the tariffs will be that bad, and I kind of join him in that sentiment. But I could be wrong, you know what I'm saying? He could be wrong, Presidents, falter at all kind of stuff during their term. So I ain't even sure. This is why that's number five on my list. There are certain things out there that people are passionate about that ain't even on my list. You know what I'm saying? Like abortion. I'm not a woman though. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad I really don't have to say so when it comes to abortion, as far as millions of women, billions of women out there. I don't want to say so in that. I have a personal idea of what I think, but that has nothing to do, because I don't have the power to make that reality. You know what I'm saying? I don't have the power to make that change individually. I don't worry about that stuff. So, like I said, people are passionate about abortion, but it didn't make my list. You know what I'm saying? People are passionate about a lot of other things when it comes to Trump, or when it comes to just the president in general, and they didn't make my list. You know what I'm saying? All right, so going to number four, immigration. All right, I want to see how he's gonna to treat, you know what I'm saying, the immigration crisis, and it is a crisis. I live in a town where I see new immigrants often. You know what I'm saying? I'm also a delivery driver, so I see new faces all the time when I go in these restaurants, and I'm just like, man, they really are pouring in. But for the most part, I've had good experiences with people who could be considered immigrants, but you just never know. You see in the news all the time of stuff where immigrants, man, they don't really try to become American. They want to bring their culture here, and they want to bring their lifestyle and their thought process here. They don't try to integrate or assimilate. You know what I'm saying? And not all assimilation is good assimilation. Let me throw that in there. But at the end of the day, they don't they don't fall in line with a lot of American standards as far as culture and society is concerned. So I want to see how he's going to handle that. And then there's a real important aspect to that because he said he's going to be deporting. There's going to be mass deportations, and there's some kind of law or some kind of executive order, or I don't know how it's worded or the exact law behind it, but the talk of people being born here not being automatic citizens, now that is huge. And I man, I want to see how that's gonna go. That's a concern of mine. I think you have to earn citizenship. You know what I'm saying? And I think you have to agree to certain standards to become a citizen. That's what I think. But you guys, let me know what y'all think on the immigration thing in the comment section. All right. Number 3, war. I want to see. I want to know. I want to see how he's going to deal with Ukraine and Russia. I know one thing. I don't want to. Hold on. I know one thing. I don't want to. I don't want to keep sending money over there to Ukraine. I don't want to. I don't want to. I hope Trump don't do what Biden and Harris was doing. That was some bull crap. All right, our hard-earned money going over there. That's no good. All right, I want him to shut that war down. I want him to get back in good graces with Russia. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't got to be the neighborhood bully on everything. You know what I'm saying? Walking around here talking this talk and then bullying people, because eventually the bully always gets his butt knocked out. The bully always gets his butt whooped. The bully always falls at some point. And I'm tired of us look, if this country going to survive, it better stop bullying. You know what I'm saying? We going to see, ain't we? We just going to have to see. Because I know how it works. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you do to somebody will eventually come back to you. So America better get its act together when it comes to bullying people with weapons and war and all that stuff. And America better intercede and stop Israel from doing what they doing. Period. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. Genocide is genocide. And if I'm just calling a spade a spade. All right. Number 2, taxes. All right, we supposed to get various forms of tax breaks. I'm hoping that's a day one occurrence. I hope soon as he get in office, day one, that he start working on that stuff right there. No tax on tips. That's going to affect me. All right. There's a couple of other things that he mentioned with taxes, and I'm interested to see how this is all going to play out. Overtime, no taxes on overtime, no taxes on Social Security. Them are all things that affect either me or people in my circle. So I'm anxious to see what he gonna do on day one when it comes to taxes and the stuff that he talked about to get into office. All right, and then the last thing I want to see what happens when Trump gets back in office. I want to see what his effect on American black people is. All right. I want to see what his effect on indigenous black people or FBA black people. You know what I'm saying? People with melanin who are born here. I want to see how he starts to help us, close the wealth gap. You know what I'm saying? People tell us we should forget about what slavery did to our people. You know what I'm saying? We should just forgive and forget. Well, at least help us close the wealth gap. Make laws to where it's easier for us to start businesses from the ground up, and stop making it so hard for us to buy property and all that kind of stuff. And if you know, you know. All right. If you got skin like me, you know that stuff happens. All right. If you don't got skin like me, listen, there's stuff that goes on that you guys just don't see or don't understand. And this is no disrespect to you, but there is a problem here. All right. And I want to see how Trump, the first time he was in office, he did do stuff for like black colleges and small businesses and stuff. I want to see an increase in this stuff. You know what I'm saying? So those are my 5 things that I'd like to see when Trump takes office this term. Those are the 5 main things I'll be watching to see how it'll, kind of affects our society and our culture. But hey, thanks for stopping by the channel. And if you agree with some of what I say, give me a like. And if you would like to continue to watch my content, might as well go ahead and subscribe. All right. So I'll be shooting content on a daily or bi-daily basis. So keep rocking with me. I appreciate you guys. Have a great and safe day. And until next time, stay clean and stay safe. Peace.